Wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men, North the rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Trump Advisor, Stephen Miller.
What a beautiful night here in Georgia. In just 2 days, the great state of Georgia is going to send Donald J. Trump back to the White House. And the results are going to come in fast, and they're going to come in early, because Georgia is going to deliver a landslide for President Trump. In just 2 days, you are going to end 4 brutal, painful years of record inflation, record illegal immigration, humiliation abroad, embarrassment at home, degradation, abuse, censorship, and betrayal of the highest order. You're going to end it all, and you are going to send Donald J. Trump to the Oval Office to clean up Washington, to restore America, and to put America first. Was stolen from her family and stolen from her loved ones by Kamala Harris. What kind of government? Kamala Harris, what kind of government? What kind of leader would do what Kamala Harris has done to her own people? To let people, we're going to protect our children again in this country. I want you to think, for our country these last 9 years, since the day he stepped down, that escalator in Trump Tower, one hoax escalator in Trump Tower, one hoax after another, one after another, one witch hunt after another, one lie, one phony fake scandal, one abuse after another, one lawsuit after another. They tried to take away his business. They tried to take away his freedom, and they even tried to take his life with not one, but 2 assassination attempts. And through all of that, through everything they hurled at him, did he ever once give an inch? Did he ever waver? Did he ever surrender? Did he ever back down? Did he ever give in? Did he ever relent? Did he ever falter? Did he ever in any way show one sign of giving in? Or did he stand up strong and tall and proud and raise his fist into the air and declare for the whole world that we will fight, fight, fight? Now it's your turn, Georgia. You need to fight. You need to dig in. You need to work for 2 more days. You need to get your friends, your family, your co-workers, everyone you know in this world. And you need to say, we're going to flood the polls on Tuesday as this nation has never seen. And we are going to deliver a margin for Donald Trump, because we're going to show Kamala Harris that she is not the future. You are the future. Donald Trump is the future. America is going to reclaim its destiny. Donald J. Trump is the candidate of destiny. And I believe, like all of you, I believe in fate. I believe in destiny. I believe that God has a plan. And I believe that... And so it all comes down to this, Georgia. And this is what I'm going to leave you with. 9 years, 4 years now of pain and betrayal, all the lives that have been lost, all the homes that have been shattered, all the tears that have been shed, all the suffering, all the pain, all the anguish that has been inflicted on this country, all the people who've been beat down and punished and left behind, the law-abiding citizens of this country who've been sneered at and disdained by this government, by Kamala Harris. All that pain, all that suffering, guess what? Tuesday, you get to deliver justice. You get to deliver the future you deserve. You get to deliver an America that is honest and free again. And so, Georgia, let me ask you, and I want you to answer so loud that Kamala can hear you. Are you ready, Georgia, to send Donald J. Trump back to the White House? Thank you. God bless you, and God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Majority Leader of the United States House of Representatives, Representative Stephen Scalise.
Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love our wings and I break the chains. Whatever it takes.
How y'all doing, Macon, Georgia? What an amazing fired up crowd. Of course, Stephen Miller just got you fired up. I think you're a little bit excited about the speaker that's going to be coming out in a few minutes. He was the 45th, and he's about to be elected the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Now, I don't have to tell any of you what is at stake in this election, but I do want to add, each and every one of you in these next 2 days, you all know somebody that maybe isn't sure if they're going to vote, and maybe somehow, if it's possible, isn't sure who they're going to vote for yet. And that's what your mission is these next 2 days. We have all got to leave it out on the field, because I can tell you, I have been watching him these last few weeks. Donald went down. He's doing 4 rallies a day in every swing state, every swing district. He is fired up. He is ready to save this great country. I know you're ready to save this great country. We have all watched in disgust as they took a secure border and opened it wide up and let not just 10 million people, but let violent criminals, murderers, people on the terrorist watch list in. And they lied about it. They said, no, this isn't what's happening. None of those people are coming across. And it was the Border Patrol agents who told us, because they don't want an open southern border. They want to be able to do their job. They're even risking their lives to keep the cartels out, to keep the drugs that are killing people in every community out. That's why the Border Patrol Council just 2 weeks ago endorsed Donald J. Trump for President of the United States. They know he did it before. Kamala and Joe broke it, and Donald J. Trump will fix it. It wasn't that long ago, maybe 5 years ago, when you were paying less than $2 a gallon for gasoline. Seems like ages ago, but it was just one president ago. And it's just one president away from getting back to those days, because when Donald Trump's president, we're going to have energy independence again. Are y'all ready for that? They turned it over to the Saudis, to the Russians, to the Iranians, who use their billions from oil to go and fund all the Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, all the people that are attacking Israel, attacking our friends, and attacking America. We've had enough of their crazy leftist policies. Now, let me tell you this, because I see a lot of young people in this crowd. Look at all these beautiful young people. Because a lot of times people say, why do we do this? Why do we risk so much? Why does Donald J. Trump risk all the things he's dealt with? He's got wealth, he's got fame, he's got success. He could go off into the sunset, and yet he doesn't. He takes all the crazy stuff they've done to try to put him in jail. People will try to assassinate him. All the things that have happened. Why does he do it? He surely isn't doing it for himself. He's doing it, and you're not doing it for yourself either. You're doing it for these young kids because every generation in America has had better opportunity than the one that came before. And we are not going to let them take away the American dream and the opportunity for these young kids in the crowd. They deserve the same shot at the American dream. Kamala talks about an opportunity society, and they say, what does it mean? And she doesn't even know, because she can't tell you what she stands for. She says she's for a secure border when you know she's not. She's even for fracking when you know she. But it all comes down to what we do in the next 48 hours. So we have got to leave it out on the field. Why? Because America, while it's a dream, while America's an idea, America is a living, breathing embodiment of our people, over 300 million people. What's great about this country, so we can be proud again. We can, Trump, we're going to do it in 2 days, Georgia. God bless you. God bless this United States of America.
I love you so. I love you so.
with this moment. How will we be remembered? Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we the people choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Don't you want healthy children? Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
I come to you today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
The people dreamed this country, and it's the people who are making America great again. Making that new.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, and I'll tell you, I love this state. I love Georgia. I love Georgia. And I'm thrilled to be back in this incredible place with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. That's what you are. You are hardworking. You're great. We know how good you are. And we're bringing this country back fast. We're going to bring it back fast. I'd like to begin by asking you a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? With your vote on Tuesday, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country. And I will bring back the American dream. We're going to bring back the American dream. We're just 2 days away from what will be the most important political event in the history of our country. I believe that. But you have to do one little thing. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. The only thing I want is get out and vote. Just get out. Finish it. You know, we're on the 5-yard line, maybe even the 1-yard line. We're right there. We had a tremendous number of early votes, a record-setting number, records like nobody can believe. Thank you. But all I can say is on Tuesday, just go out and vote, and we're going to close this thing out, and it's going to be party time. It's going to be party time. And this is really all you need to know. Kamala broke it, and I'll fix it, and we'll do it very quickly. America will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than ever before. We start from a very bad place. We're a nation in decline. We're a nation in decline like we've never seen a decline. What they've done to our beautiful country is just so horrible. And we have so many senators, so many congressmen and women, and we have so many great people in the audience, and they're working with me. We're going to bring this back like never before. Nobody's going to believe it. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to bring it back so fast. This election is a choice between whether we will have 4 more years of gross incompetence and failure, or whether we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. This will be the golden age of America. What a beautiful, isn't that a beautiful term? Think of that, the golden age. This will be the golden age of America. Think of that, how beautiful that sounds, and it's true. Remember, we have more liquid gold under our feet than Saudi Arabia, than Russia, than anybody. And I told a great guy, RFK Jr., Bobby, I said, Bobby, you work on women's health, do, Bobby. I got to work the liquid gold. You're not going to touch that. We don't want too much advice. We don't want too much advice, Marco, on the liquid gold. We're going to pay off our debt. We're going to do things that you wouldn't believe. And we're going to give you, I gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country. You'll get still more. We're going to make our country so competitive. On Tuesday, you have to stand up and tell Kamala or Harris. You know, when I say Harris, nobody knows who the hell I'm talking about. I said Harris was out tonight. Who's Harris, sir? Nobody knows who she is. But on Tuesday, you have to stand up and tell Harris that you've had enough. You can't take it anymore. You're the worst vice president in the history of our country. It's the worst administration in the history of our country. Kamala, you're fired. Get out. Get out. You're fired. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is a big place. This place is packed, and you have more people outside. I always ask this. Would anybody like to give up their ticket to somebody outside? No? Would anybody like to hand over their gun to Kamala? Is there anybody, one person in this giant, tens of thousands of people, one person would like to hand out their gun? You'd be famous for the rest of your life? That's what she wants. She wants to confiscate your guns, you know that. With your vote, we are going to win Georgia. We are going to defeat Kamala. And we are going to make America great again. Over the past 4 years, Kamala has orchestrated